Welcome to Big Coast, boating, angling, and adventure on British Columbia's west coast. Subscribe, like, leave a comment below. Denny Island in the Bella Bella Cannery, spectacular Great Bear Rainforest, Big Coast.
Here we go!
Coast, brought to you by Bridgeview Marine, built for the West Coast. Mercury Marine, go boldly. Pacific Net and Twine, where the pros shop. Duncanby Lodge, life is good.
Denny Island is located in Heiltsuk Traditional Territory, in the heart of the Great Bear Rainforest. From Shearwater Wilderness Resort to businesses, bed and breakfasts, and the Bella Bella Cannery, it's a unique home base on BC's Central Coast. Early evening at the light industrial site that is the Bella Bella Cannery, right here on Denny Island, across from Bella Bella in Heiltsuk Territory. This is the heart of the Great Bear Rainforest. Going out for a nice solo night bite rip here tonight. Bridgeview 30, twin 500 V12s on the back. It is time to blast off. To the Bella Bella home base, nothing but running different boats all season long. And man, one of the finest was Don McNeese's 30-foot Bridgeview with the twin 500s on the back. There's nothing like 1,000 horsepower, and we ripped this thing all over the place. That 1,000 horsepower is always a little bit tricky, having to temper it back. She wants to go. So not the easiest boat to troll in the world, but certainly doable. And when you're diving into that throttle and running that boat, nothing like it. Cruising the BC Central Coast is one of the finest boating endeavors the West Coast has to offer. The Great Bear Rainforest provides a stunning backdrop, and the cruising is unparalleled. Each spring, the Bridgeview Denny Island crew runs lodge boats from Rivers Inlet to Camano Sound and all parts Central Coast, servicing some of the finest fishing and adventure lodges anywhere. The entire spring was busy, running different boats down to Rivers Inlet, Duncanby Lodge, Legacy Lodge, Good Hope Cannery. It seemed every day I was running a different boat. Got to work with Don McNeese and the Bridgeview crew, doing big hauls of lodge boats and taking care of some service. And I ran everything from the Duncanby crew boat to Dwayne Walkus's Ironwood to Grady's to you name it. It was super fun and a good chance as a captain to run a lot of different stuff. Jumping in with the all-Mercury powered team, a serious opportunity and boating experience. While we've been busy all spring running boats north, running boats south, up in Prince Rupert, the Bridgeview crew was building the new Big Coast rig. It's a BV30 cabin cruiser with twin 300s on the back, and what a project it was. It's a one-off custom boat. There's nothing like it on the entire coast, 10.5-foot beam, and everything you need to run and fish from Rupert all the way to Victoria. A fantastic rig. But like any boat build, challenging times with supply chain and a number of issues. You know, I kept getting pushed back, so we're running different boats all the time, and it didn't hurt too bad. I still got to run the 1,000 horsepower rig.
3025, this will be our second version of that hull design. The first one we built for Don, my dad, with a pair of 500s, so was familiar with the hull itself, but this is a full cabin version that we've done. So a lot of learning, a lot of changes needed. Something new for us is the pilot house, which is kind of a nice feature. Kind of adds a little bit of light a little bit more room in the cab, and just gives it a new look and style.
The BV30 hull is seriously built for the West Coast. With a 10.5-foot beam and heavy gauge aluminum, she can take just about anything Mother Ocean throws at her. Whether center console or pilot house, the hull is incredible in all-day conditions, but never minds an easy, calm troll.
Big Coast. Brought to you by Islander Precision Reels.
Bridgeview Marine, built for the West Coast. Simply the finest in service and sales on BC's coast. With locations in Delta, Denny Island, Sandspit, and Prince Rupert.
The West Coast never disappoints. Every day is a great day on the West Coast.
Bridgeview Marine, built for the West Coast. Beautiful night out, Lama Pass. Easy cruise down here from Denny Island. Some traffic though. Coast Guard vessel coming up on the stern. Big BC ferry on the bow. Be on my game. Good early season here in Bella Bella this year. Been fishing really close to home. Story Point, Archibald, just around the corner. Got out to Archibald my first night solo fishing and did all right. With the price of fuel, it's nice to be fishing around the corner. Holy, that was a ripping hit. And still is. Come on, buddy. Try to tow this guy out from shore here. Okay, dude, come neutral for a minute. But be ready to kick it back into gear when I tell you. Oh, there's so much line out. Holy. Okay, neutral for a minute. Only had one little hit all night here, but this one made up for it for sure. Anchovy, 57 feet. Okay, buddy, kick her into neutral again, please. See if we can't get a little more line back. Well, just got the boat kicked into troll gear down the Lama Pass, towing out this big hog. At least I hope it is. Sure was a high quality hit. Working all the line back in and run up and kick her to neutral soon. Holy, good fish. Yeah, buddy. Lama Passage is located just down the road from Denny Island and home to some great early season trolling. Fishing anchovies, spoons, and flashers is a spring staple on the Central Coast, helping attract salmon and get fish to the boat. Easy, buddy. See what we got. What do we got? Oh yeah. You gonna cooperate? See you later. Oh man, that was awesome. Woo! Holy! Beautiful troll out here tonight. Lama Pass, just outside the Bella Bella Cannery. Literally 5-10 minute run. Calm water. Was not expecting a big Chinook like that. It was an awesome hit. Super good fight. And it doesn't get much nicer than this in the Great Bear. Nice fish. Right on the surface. Yeah! Hooked perfect. In the corner of the mouth. Come on, buddy. Ow! Still jumping. Whoa, that was a nice fish. Okay, kick her into gear. Make your turn there, bud.
Big Coast. Brought to you by Scotty, the way to fish.
Wild and West Coast. Mercury Marine. Power, reliability, durability, groundbreaking. Manufactured for everything the coast can conjure up. Boating, cruising, trolling. Mercury Marine. Wild West Coast. Beautiful morning here in Bella Bella. We've got winds light on the central coast today. About an hour run across Millbank Sound to McInnes Island. Can't wait to load her up and get ripping.
Here we go.
The run from Denny Island to McInnes Island, north of Millbank Sound, is another of the coolest on the entire coast. A quick blast by Bella Bella and out the Seaforth Channel, and you're headed for the great wide open. Cruising out the Seaforth Channel and into Millbank Sound, burning 11 gallons an hour each side, 22 total to give me 27 knots. Boat's rock solid, conditions are perfect today. Can't wait to hit McInnes. Oh, lumpy run across Millbank. Minor surprise, but dead flat, super nice here at McInnes. A little bit of swell and right on slack, so get a spoon down on one side, chovy on the other. Do our thing. Oh, it's so nice out here. One of my favorite places. Get the wheel. Oh, good morning, how's it going? Okay, gear and a little turn to the right. Okay, neutral for a sec. Trailer hook. See you later. Some incredible scenery around McInnes, but a slow morning of fishing. Early afternoon, a couple hours off our next slack. So trolling it out, beautiful conditions. Love to shake something loose, but not a lot of bait, not a lot of fish on the sounder. Troll it out in the kelp and see if we can't bring a fish to the boat. Fishing solo isn't always the easiest, but at least having cameraman Chris Wheeler on board gives you the nice break and a body to grab the wheel. Here we go.
GoPro's got both rods too, so it'll look cool.
Cool, sort of. Wheeler's been at this game for years now, and his camera work and energy help drive a long fishing day. Every now and then, cameraman becomes a willing participant in any doubleheader.
Do it. Grab the other rod and start playing the fish. Easy, easy.
It's a Chinook. Can you come to port a little bit more, please? Whoa!
Big Coast, brought to you by GreatBearTales.com.
Pacific Net and Twine, celebrating 50 years of business on the BC Coast and Pacific Northwest. Commercial, to sport fishing, to all you need for coastal adventure. Pacific Net and Twine, where the pros shop. Hectic day running the big boat, but luckily it wasn't too busy this morning. Would have been nice to tie into a big hog, but McInnes is full hit and miss. And this was one beautiful day here in north of Millbank Sound. Roll the wall one more time and then headed back to Bella. Spring Chinook fishing is always a blast. You never know what you'll find on the end of your line. On many days, you'll run into a pile of 15-pounders that fight like Thais. Oh no! No! Fresh from the open Pacific, these salmon are an energetic experience, and springtime, rite of passage. Okay, Mac, I want you to start coming over to port. Slow though. This is a good fish. I don't think it's a monster, just another one of those really athletic fish. How fun is that? Holy! Oh, that was awesome. That fish ripped like a tai. It was about 13 pounds. Fishing was a little slow at McInnes, normally hot, but you know, spent all morning just looking for a Chinook. Had maybe one bite, but it turned on nice after lunch and with the tide change, and got into a bunch more fish, so pretty cool. But special place, anytime you can get up to McInnes and across Millbank, fish or no fish, it's one of the most beautiful places on the coast.
Big Coast, brought to you by Bridgeview Marine, built for the West Coast. Mercury Marine, go boldly. Pacific Net and Twine, where the pros shop. Abu Garcia, for life. Ultra Deck Flooring, Shockwave Suspension Seats.
Thanks for watching Big Coast. Leave a comment, share a story. Be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Big Coast.